Okay, this is second part of the video. And number 4, question number 4. So construct and interpret 95% confidence interval for the true mean. So this time it's mean, okay? And a response time of calls of the bank customer service center. So how do you know the mean? Mean of the waiting time is given here. So we use this value, okay? And standard deviation and Z star. So let's think about it. So if we use a formula for this, right? And let me see, not this one. This one, okay? So let me cut and paste. So because we don't know the true mean, so we have to estimate the mean using this and use the sample mean and sample standard deviation and divide by 241, that's n, okay? So T star, so we have to run through the condition, right? Condition, again, random, okay, simple random sample, okay? And 10% condition. It's exactly same thing one before. But this is more than 30, right? So more than 30, we don't have to check the normality, yeah? Because it's, then let's use the T star using calculator, okay? Now, so let me write down. So this is, let me grab this information. Get this information from here. Okay. Now, let's plug in this one here, plus minus T star. T star of plus 95% confidence interval. So, same place. Where is it? So, this time, let me clean up here. Second, bars, invert T. This is not, sorry. Second, bars, invert T is number 4. Area is 0.025, it's 1 tail, right? Okay. Now, degrees of freedom. There's 241, so it must be minus 1. So I put 240. Okay, paste. Oh, 1.96. It's similar to the normal distribution, right? So I should put 1.97. Yeah. So this is T star. Okay. The textbook has a different value. I think it's around 2 point something. Let's see. I go with this because I would trust this calculator value 0.025, right? Because it's 5% off, 5% off. Right, so 5% divided by 2 is 0.025. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's see X bars. Let me type everything in. You can't see. 18.353 plus minus T star was 1.97. Okay. Standard deviation is, sorry, standard, so I put the standard deviation was this one. 11.761 divided by square root of m 241. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, okay, so let's run through this. It's hard to move around. 1.97 times 11.761. Let me just go through this one first. Equal to this one, divide by square root of 241. Okay, this is margin of error. So 1.49. First one is plus 18.353. So the big number means max is the right hand side interval is 19.84. Like that. 19.84. 84. 85, right? It's 8456. I put 85. Okay, so if I put 18.353 minus 1.492, it's going to be 16.86. Okay, how do you interpret this? Okay. Right, so this is come up. Let me see the answer key. Is it okay? Letter D. Yeah, it's pretty much right. Your answer key is 16.85 and 19.85. Oh, yes, okay. Okay, so this is just 0.0 off. So this is okay. All right, so what we can do, we have to, what? Okay, so interpret. So we are not sure the mean of the waiting time for the customer. However, if you get the sample of 241 people over and over, and true mean will exist in between those two values, which is waiting time is 16.86 to 19.85. Okay, so that's number 4 question. Okay. All right, so we are 95% sure the true mean exists if over and over time for 241, group of 241 people calling again, the true mean of those sample data will be, true mean will exist between those. We're 95% confidence that the true mean exists those two values. That's a waiting time. Okay, so that's slightly different way of thinking out was the people have to wait at the beginning. Yeah, the number 1 to 3 question. Okay, now number 5, is the customer service center meeting its goal of answering call in less than 30 seconds? Give appropriate evidence to support your answer. Okay. It's okay, right? Yeah, so because the mean wait time is 95% sure that it's going to be the true mean, it's going to be in between. How about first question here? The first question is, when we interpret this value, we are not sure how the true proportion of somebody who could be answered within 30 seconds, but we have 95% confidence, many samples taken, and it's going to be average of between 78% to 88% will be, the mean will be exist in between those two values, which means there are at the most 21.7%, at least 21.3%, they have to wait more than 30 seconds, right? So use that words, okay? So if they ask you this type number 5 kind of question, all people cannot be answered within 30 seconds. If it's 95% confidence interval, there are 21% to 21.3% to 21.7 I'm sorry, 12.3%, because it's complement of this. So 12.3% to 21.7%. Those rate range of the customer has to be wait more than 30 seconds. So that is the answer. And I think the answer here has similar response. So between 12.3% and 21.7% answered in 30 seconds and more. Okay, that's indicated here. Okay, so that is it. So please, these are two ways approaching proportion and mean, and Z interval and T interval. Okay, so I hope this is a test review, and I hope you understand well. And I hope you have a nice weekend, and I will play little music. This is Kenny Dorham composition called Uno Mas. I play the metronome too. Have a nice weekend.